Alright YouTube, here is the CD collection video that I've told you I would be doing. We'll start with the A's today, and then I'll do B's and stuff like that on other days. So, nothing really crazy in the collection. A lot of stuff you've already seen on the channel, but if you can hear in the background, I'm currently playing Floridian Hippies. Fuel Injected I got from Headsplit Records, just checking it out today. Don't really know anything about the band, bought it simply because of the name. Had never even heard it before. Sounds pretty good. Enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get started. So first one is Artificial Brain, Labyrinth Constellation. So my friend Chris sent this to me. As you can see, it's unopened. I already own it on tape, so I haven't opened it yet. I'll probably do this as a giveaway or something. So, but for right now, it's just sitting up here because I plan on giving it away since I already own it. Okay, so we've got 200 Stab Wounds. What the hell is this called? Slave to the Scalpel. Great album. And of course everything is a little bit tight, so doing this with one hand is going to be challenging. And then we've got 200 Stab Wounds. Piles of Festering Decomposition. This is the EP. It's good stuff. Alright, so we've got the classic At the Gates, Slaughter of the Soul. This is my favorite At the Gates album. It's the only one I own. I've never really been like the biggest At the Gates fan, but that's the one that has always stuck with me throughout the years. So we've got Anthrax, Presence of Time. I'm just going to quickly go through the ones I don't think I need to talk too much about because they're classics. Anthrax, State of Euphoria. God, I can never say that name. We've got Anthrax, Fistful of Metal. And as you can see, none of these are really in order of release date or really fully alphabetized. So if that drives you nuts, I'm sorry, but I am too lazy to do that shit. Anthrax, Spreading the Disease. As you can see, I love Anthrax. And then Anthrax Among the Living. Those are the only ones that I have by Anthrax. I'm planning on getting more because I do like a lot of their newer stuff that they've put out recently within the past several years. So we've got Abraded. What the hell is this one? Just self-titled on Maggot Stomp. I think these guys, did they split up? I feel like they might have split up. I don't know. Good stuff though. It's a great album. And of course we've got the controversial Abath. This is the self-titled. And then we've got shitty digibooks. I hate these things. They just don't. Yeah, Outstrider. Both great albums, and I do have the newest one, which admittedly I haven't listened to too much at all. Dread Reaver. This came out, was it last year or this year? Was it this year? Yeah, it was this year. Holy shit. I haven't really listened to it all that much, to be honest with you. So I don't really have an opinion. I just bought it just to keep up with the collection. So, yeah. Next is A Perfect Circle. What is this called again? Eat the Elephant? Yeah. So I got this for free. Somebody sent it to me in a care package of CDs. They know that I'm like a huge Tool fan, huge Maynard fan. So they threw that in there. I already own it on vinyl, but I'll keep the CD. Thought that was pretty cool. Then we've got Amun-Ra with Daydorn. Great album. I feel like nobody talks about it that much anymore. I think that came out last year. And we've got Afterbirth. The hell was this called again? The Time Traveler's Dilemma. This album is fantastic. Afterbirth is an awesome atmospheric progressive death metal band. Is pretty much what I would classify them as. Absent in Body. They're still continuing on, even though their singer turned out to be a scumbag abuser. But they're going to continue on. Get somebody new, so that's great. That's because that's one of my favorite albums to come out this year. Alcest, Spiritual Instinct. So this is annoying because this digibook is really awkward, like not the right dimensions, and it goes in weird, and it's just not the right size, and it drives me nuts. Then I've got Abor, Occulta Religio. I can never say that properly. Amazing black metal right there. Probably sketchy and no clue. Then we've got Altars of Gore, Obscure and Obscene Gods. This is some prime death metal right here. Fucking get this if you've never heard it. Amazing death metal album right there. And I need to get their new EP. Anatomia, Corporal Torment, amazing album. And then since their name was first on the split, I put them up here. The new Anatomia Undergang split. This just came out this year too. Dark Descent Records, good stuff. And then of course we're getting to the big A, the one that I have several of, probably almost every one of their albums so far. Autopsy, Live in Chicago. Mental Funeral. This is like one of my favorite death metal bands, so I'm really pumped about their new album this year. Acts of the Unspeakable, not my favorite one, but still listen to it from time to time. This one, shit fun. Good stuff right there. Macabre Eternal. These are packed tight. I need to redo my shelf so I can actually get some of these out. What is this one that was called? The Headless Ritual. Oh, God, I always forget album names. I'm so bad at it. Critical Madness, The Demo Years. This is good. I'm glad I got that in. Finally bought that not too long ago. Skull Grinder. And in my humble opinion, I think Autopsy has some of the best album covers in the game, especially this one. Tourniquets and Hacksaws and Graves. I love this album. It's so good. I just love that album cover. Get to this side now. We've got Autopsy, All Tomorrow's Funerals. I just got this. Actually, I'll probably talk about this in a collection update. I realize I haven't yet, but this is awesome. Cool addition to the collection. Puncture the Grotesque, their newest EP that came out, like, what, last year? 2 years ago? Oh no, 2017. Wow, what the fuck am I thinking? I don't know. I'm off about that, but yeah. Good stuff. And then of course, see, like I said, these are not in order. Severed Survival. Alright, so then we've got Apparition Feel. This is amazing. Profound Lore last year, one of the best releases to come out last year. We've got Arcspire with the Lucy Collective and their latest, Bleed the Future. And then Relentless Mutation. Arcspire is awesome. I love Arcspire, seriously. Especially their newest album, Bleed the Future. I still listen to that quite a bit. It's still heavy in my rotation. So, and then I've got Abomination, quite possibly one of the most underrated and best thrash albums out there. 100%. This CD I'm never going to get rid of. Just, look at that. It's fucking amazing. So if you're not an Abomination fan, get on it. If you don't know who these guys are, good stuff. And then we've got the Asphyx. I think you guys don't really need to know about that. Last One on Earth. That immediately is my favorite Asphyx. Probably no surprise there. And then I've got the Asphyx, the Abomination. What is this called? Echoes. It's like their demos and shit like that are really nice. Really nice book. This just came out on Floga Records. They also came out with the vinyl and a tape box set as well. So those are all of the A's for now, but the CD collection is relatively big, as you can see, and I do got some special ones up here that I'll talk about at another time. So yeah, that is video number 1 of my CD collection. Video number 2 will be uploaded in a couple of days. Talk to you guys later.